the world expected silence. Instead, it received a secret film. Why did Jimin record a solo documentary in Paris without HYB's knowledge? And what did he leave there that he never wanted anyone to see? The revelation struck without warning. Global fans had believed Park Jimin of BTS was in quiet recovery post-military, perhaps retreating to family and familiar routines before facing the world's scrutiny again. But the truth now emerging is neither quiet nor routine. Jimin reportedly filmed an intimate, unsanctioned documentary in Paris, away from HYB, away from staff, and away from the manufactured lights of stardom. What was he trying to confess, or to bury? Rumors did not originate from Korean outlets, nor from major entertainment networks, but from an overlooked corner of French independent cinema. A freelance videographer, using the name Lucien CamXX, uploaded, and hastily deleted, a photo on X, formerly Twitter. It showed a lone figure beneath a dim Parisian bridge. Its caption read, "A beautiful soul. Honored to film him in Paris." No crew, just a notebook and piano. Within minutes, the image was dissected by ARMY. The posture, the fragile grace, and the silhouette's haunting familiarity left no doubt. It was Jimin. But why was he alone, filming at night, with nothing but a journal and camera? The answer remains clouded in mystery. Days later, a cafe owner in Loom spoke anonymously to local art forums, describing an unpublicized visit from a Korean artist in early spring. He came alone, carrying a small black journal. He ordered tea, wrote for hours, and stared out to the rain-slicked streets with eyes that, in the barista's words, were somewhere else entirely. On one occasion, he requested to remain past closing. What did he do? He played a piano piece the staff did not recognize. Not a BTS song. Not a pop ballad. Something raw, mournful, and unrecorded. Then came the leak that reshaped global discourse. Insiders confirmed Jimin's presence in Paris was for a personal film project, uncommissioned, unofficial, and unconnected to HYB's commercial pipeline. Its working title, To Myself Before the Light. Not a documentary for promotion, but an archive of his deepest reflections, captured without stylists, managers, lighting technicians, or scripts. One production assistant from Space Studio, speaking strictly off-record, revealed they were hired only for 2 days and told nothing of the subject's identity until the final shot. He didn't want luxury. He didn't even want to speak to the camera at first. It was as if he was confessing something to the air, to the city, or to himself, the assistant said. What did Jimin confess? That remains the unanswered question haunting the fandom. Preliminary footage reportedly shows midnight walks along empty streets, murmured unreleased melodies within a modest hotel room, and impromptu unscripted conversations with strangers, an elderly poet, a bookstore owner, a street painter. In one chilling segment, Jimin films himself directly, stating, "If I disappear from the stage, I want to remember who I was before the noise." Did he fear losing himself? Was he planning a farewell? Among ARMY forums, tension has reached an unbearable crescendo. A chalk-written message found near Devote reads, July 30th, meet me where I lost my voice. Meanwhile, an unlisted YouTube channel titled My 2025 has scheduled a private video premiere on the same date. Its thumbnail shows a distant figure beneath a Paris sunset, bearing in the lower corner a near-invisible Korean phrase, Jimin's night. The film is shrouded in secrecy, but these breadcrumbs triggered a full-scale digital investigation. Fans connected deleted Instagram stories, the exact blue leather journal glimpsed under his arm in past airport photos, and even passing references in his old lyrics to Parisian bridges. Some discovered the recurring number 237, now speculated to denote the film's runtime in minutes. Others believe it may represent days counted between specific turning points in Jimin's personal journey. Why did Jimin choose to film alone? Why did he hide it from his label until it was complete? According to multiple sources, HYB was informed only after the project's final cut existed. One insider claims the company's leadership viewed it behind closed doors and emerged visibly shaken. Not because of scandal, but because of unvarnished truth. The insider relayed that an executive whispered, "Now the world waits." But what is the world waiting for? Is To Myself Before the Light a film that reveals his exit plan, his wounds, or his rebirth? Fans are torn between dread and hope. How can his most personal work be something he hid from everyone? One ARMY member tweeted, garnering millions of views in 2 days. Another wrote, "What if this isn't about where he is now, but where he thought he wouldn't survive? What if it was his goodbye, and we're only seeing it now because he found a reason to stay?" That question reverberates through online vigils now emerging across social platforms. On TikTok, slowed piano audios believed to be from the film accompany candlelit edits. On Weverse, posts multiply by the hour, each addressing him directly. "If you read this, we see you. We remember you. Please remember yourself too." HYB remains notably silent, issuing only a neutral statement that their artists are encouraged to explore themselves creatively in all forms. This was neither confirmation nor denial. For many, the clearest confirmation possible. Jungkook added fuel to speculation by posting, then deleting, an Instagram story showing a Parisian sunrise over a violin case. Geotagged only as Ruta Rosier, a street fans claim features heavily in the rumored documentary. Taehyung, when asked on Weverse if he watched any recent films, responded cryptically, "Only one. It made me cry, but I'm proud of him." The fandom's collective breath is now held tight. As July 30th nears, theories intensify. Some treat this documentary as a final intimate message to his supporters, a film not designed for trends or streaming charts, but as a handwritten letter in cinematic form. If To Myself Before the Light is real, it will not be a performance. It will not be a product. It will be an unguarded portrait of a man beneath layers of persona, standing quietly in a city built on beauty and loss, telling his truth his way, and perhaps, in the end, this was all he wanted, not to be consumed as an icon, but to be remembered as a boy from Busan who once wrote, "I am afraid I will forget who I really am." This documentary may be his way of ensuring he never does, and leaving a map for those who fear the same darkness. The world believed Jimin was quietly resting post-military, but shocking reports now reveal he secretly filmed a personal documentary in Paris without HYB's knowledge. Why did he walk alone through Parisian streets with only a journal and camera, refusing staff, stylists, or managers? What was he confessing or hiding? French indie filmmaker Lucien CamXX uploaded, then deleted, a photo showing a lone figure beneath a dim bridge captioned, "A beautiful soul." No crew, just notebook and piano. ARMY quickly identified Jimin. Days later, a Loom Cafe owner confirmed a silent Korean artist visited nightly, writing in a black journal and playing a sorrowful, unfamiliar piano piece after closing. Insiders revealed Jimin's film, titled To Myself Before the Light, documents his fears, memories, and unspoken thoughts. A Parspace studio assistant said he didn't want to speak to camera at first. It was like a confession to the air or himself. Clips reportedly show him saying, "If I disappear from the stage, I want to remember who I was before the noise." Fans uncovered cryptic chalk writing near Devoge, July 30th, "Meet me where I lost my voice." An unlisted YouTube channel has scheduled a private video premiere that day, its thumbnail showing a distant silhouette under a Paris sunset marked Jimin's night.